The oppressive Semarang heat clung to Rini like a shroud as she stood before the imposing Lawang Sewu. Its grandeur, once a symbol of Dutch colonial power, was now warped by neglect. Countless arched doorways like vacant eyes stared back at her. Driven by a morbid fascination, Rini, a history student, had disregarded the warnings of her superstitious friends. "They say the restless spirits of the departed wander those halls," they cautioned. The heavy wooden doors groaned as she pushed one open. Inside, dust motes danced in the feeble slivers of sunlight filtering through the grime-coated windows. The air hung heavy with the smell of decay and damp earth. Rini shivered, a prickle of unease crawling up her spine. Click, click, click. Her camera captured the desolate beauty of the abandoned building, peeling wallpaper, ornate Dutch tiles chipped and faded. As she ventured deeper, the silence became a suffocating presence. The only sound was her own ragged breath. Then, a whisper. A woman's voice, soft and mournful, echoed through the cavernous halls. Rini spun around, heart hammering against her ribs. Nothing. Just the endless rows of identical doorways, each promising a chilling unknown. Click. The camera flashed, momentarily blinding her. When her vision cleared, a figure stood at the far end of the corridor. A woman in a tattered white dress, her long black hair cascading down her back. Her face, obscured by the shadows, held a look of unimaginable sorrow. Rini froze, a strangled gasp escaping her lips. The woman, wispy and translucent, started to drift towards her. A primal fear seized Rini. She fumbled with the camera, snapping a picture as the woman drew closer. A blood-curdling shriek tore through the silence. Rini flinched, dropping the camera. The ghostly woman was gone. In its place, a swirling vortex of inky blackness pulsed in the doorway. A cold wind erupted from it, extinguishing her flashlight and plunging her into darkness. Panic propelled Rini forward. She stumbled blindly through the labyrinthine corridors, the whispers growing louder, a chorus of tormented souls. Each doorway seemed to mock her, offering no escape. Then, a hand clamped over her mouth, stifling her scream. A raspy voice, laced with malice, hissed in her ear. "Foolish girl, you shouldn't have come." Rini thrashed, tears streaming down her face. But the grip was like iron. She felt herself being dragged towards the vortex, a doorway to a place beyond comprehension, a blinding flash, a searing pain in her hand. The grip loosened. Rini stumbled back, gasping for breath. Sunlight streamed through a broken window, illuminating the dust particles dancing in the air. The camera lay at her feet, a single photo displayed on the screen. It was the spectral woman, but her face was clear in this image. A horrifying visage contorted in a silent scream, and beneath her ghostly form, a name etched in faded paint on the floorboards. Susanna, a young maid who vanished within these walls decades ago. Rini scrambled to her feet, heart pounding a frantic rhythm. She didn't dare look back. Lawang Sewu, the Thousand Doors, held its secrets close. Rini, forever marked by her encounter, fled the building, the chilling whispers echoing in her ears. For weeks after, the image on the camera screen haunted her dreams. Rini never spoke of what transpired within Lawang Sewu. The memory, a chilling reminder of the restless dead, remained a silent scream trapped within her. Had she escaped the clutches of the building, or was she forever bound to its darkness, another voice lost in the chorus of the damned?